Next up, we see what Friendship Circle is bringing to these incredible artists and the surrounding community.
Art is something that really equalizes everyone.
It's a language that can really kind of be used in any and all circumstances.
I love art. So a place I can do art and feel good about it is a reward.
I'm able to be proud of myself, and it's all good for me.
I mean, I think the smiles speak for themselves. I think when you come in and you see the adults and you see them working and you see their confidence in what they're doing, it's really, I think, incredible.
Friendship Circle's goal is to be a space where every individual is being viewed as the person who they really are on the inside, and to find that person's key strengths and allow them to express themselves and be who they are, as well as being there for the general community to teach them about the beauty of people with special needs.
Basia and I got married in May of 1994, and our goal as in building a life together was to dedicate it to helping people in a specific way and under the inspiration and teachings of a Rabbi Menachem Schneerson. His teaching was based on the fact that when you see a person, see them for the soul that's inside of them, not for the outside. We started with the idea of soul, and we said, what is it that will make a soul shine? And art and cafe both came back as good ideas. Cafe because it lends itself to vocational training that a person can then later go on and get a job in another place, in another restaurant. And also the cafe is good because it brings in people from the community and it exposes thousands of people every month to this beauty, and then they come into the studio.
The mission of Soul Studio is to really find the talent within. Every single human being has a special strength and talent. Those with special needs have a much stronger strength in certain areas that you and I don't have. We are able to tap into those talents, many of whom don't even know that they have that artistic talent, all of a sudden find it within themselves. When artists come in, we actually try to get them to test out and try out the different forms that we have. So they could come in and learn how to weave from the first piece of information that they need for that. They do felting here, sewing, purses from scratch, pillows, blankets, rugs, placemats. We have a laser studio, we have the ceramics, the fine art, mixed media, woodworking. We have a Shopbot, CNC router. The artist creates something, it gets sent into the router. Furniture. Printmaking is actually a new one that we have that's been very, very successful. For some reason, our artists really take to that.
Some mediums lend themselves more to somebody who may have some motor issues or, in fact, maybe some memory issues, where if they learn how to weave, their muscle memory kind of kicks in and they can go back and forth, and their body remembers it more than maybe their mind does.
I have a rare illness. It's called chorea acanthocytosis. Before I was sick, I designed suits for the Pistons, and I came here. I fell in love. My life it's one day at a time. Soul brings me away from grief and sorrow. I have a disability in art therapy.
It is really beautiful, and it's something special and different, and they're not as self-conscious and inhibited, and they're free.
Artists that are coming to be part of Soul Studio, they decide what they want to register for. And then whatever we sell, they get 40% from all of the fine art, all of the original pieces that they create. We have 900 volunteers, both teens and adults, in both our centers. The reason why they're drawn to come here, nobody's begging them, because it is such a loving, accepting community. And when you're in that kind of environment, you know, individuals with special needs, many of them are not inhibited by what people think of their work. They're just creating. So they're able to really express themselves genuinely. And with the guidance of our teachers and our volunteers, they're able to perfect their skills and create something really beautiful.
I think they do especially a great job of kind of embracing the mistakes and helping people realize that sometimes the mistakes are what make a project, because what they considered a mistake is really what turned it into something completely unique.
The food at Soul Cafe is the best. We contracted out with Epicurean, and the Milk and Honey is a kosher division of it. They manage our restaurant. Our part of that is that we have our head trainer, Kim Kaplan, who's a retired special ed teacher, and we have 14 participants that come throughout the week, typically 8 to 12 hours in the week. And that's when they are training and learning how to do back of the house work, front of the house. And as they learn the different skill sets, they grow in what they're able to work at the cafe. They actually get paid hourly, and they also pay to be trained.
I bus tables, do dishes, or sometimes whenever they need me to do food prep, I'm able to do it like I did this morning. When I get done with work, I feel accomplished, like in getting some checks to deposit.
The Soul Cafe is such a great opportunity where 150 guests a day, and Sundays even more, will come through, have awesome food served and helped by individuals with special needs, and then they are encouraged to come back to the gallery and the studio and observe the artists, and then purchase some of the artwork. So the cafe and the studio and gallery is meant for the general public to come in and enjoy it.
Our hope is that by bringing the awareness of what we have, of the beauty of their soul, of the beauty of that each and every one of them brings to the world, we're creating an inclusive society all around, which is important to us.